Lisette, thanks very much for joining us here at the EPRA Sustainability Summit. It'd be interesting just to get your take, I suppose, on some of the key themes.
Yeah, we had a very interesting discussion. Some of the topics we touched on were some of the biggest bottlenecks that hold back progress in the industry, like, for example, lack of a common standard. How do you measure whole life carbon assessment, or how important is it to focus on embodied carbon versus operational carbon emissions? And obviously one big topic that the industry needs to focus on is valuations, because the way we currently value buildings doesn't include the cost of decarbonization and also not the cost of emissions. And actually, as a result of that, there's sort of the cost of doing nothing is not included, only to the extent that regulation is in place now, which in many countries just only focuses on energy performance certificates, which might help us get in the right direction, but by no means get us to the target set in the Paris Agreement by 2050. So we really need to look industry-wide how to do this. And what we've done at ULI for that is to make an assessment of what are those transition risks that are relevant to include in real estate valuations, so that everyone can make their own assessment, either managers or investors. And with that, kind of make an adjusted valuation and help feed the valuer with the comparables they need to do the real estate valuations. But the topic is bigger than decarbonization risk only, because we face the same problem for physical climate risk and the impact of that, extreme weather events, etc., but also social impact.
Yeah, and that discussion, I think, around valuations came through very clearly. Thanks very much, Lisette.